How long has this been going on already? How many hours in a day and days in a year am I going to be reminded about my frustration with weight gain? A belly that hangs over my belt, watching my waistline continue to grow to a point where I don't even bother going over to the pallets at Costco where jeans, shirts, jackets, you name it, are selling at good prices, but they stop at 1XL or 2XL. There's tons of people buying sugary crap out there that are overweight. It'd be perfect for plus sizes. Why doesn't Costco sell that? I'm off topic. All right, let me get back to the essential questions that I need to be asking. How many times do I hear from dozens of people that I should allow myself to have a bagel, drink a beer, eat some rice with the chicken, or eat a pasta dish? Despite the numerous times I deprived myself of these wonderful foods for months at a time to keep trying to reach this goal weight, somewhere less than 230 pounds, which is still heavy. How many times am I going to film myself at some event where I'm joyfully participating in playing up on a stage or in a parade, playing my horn, or hanging out with people at some festival and I play back the video and get depressed about this heavy guy I'm looking at. So big, fat is hanging over my shirt and different areas of my torso. I turned to my iPhone to go back 2 years ago, the last time I achieved success, the long journey to lose weight. Logging in weekly to iPhone Notes to see my personal data, this journaling and weight loss progress over months of time. It proved one thing to me: dieting works. When I started this regimen, I weighed 270 pounds on August 9th of 2021. I went on one of those watch your carbs intake, only eat the good carbs diet for 10 months. I reached my lowest point at 228 pounds on May 22nd, 2022. That's 42 pounds in less than 1 year. But that's it. Nothing later. I stayed there. I was disappointed and frustrated because I wanted to keep losing weight since, well, I was paying my dues, not eating bad carbs every day, not cheating once. I wanted to get my weight down at 210 pounds at least. Then understand that I can maintain this frame of mind and I can yo-yo between 210 and 220. But I plateaued. Come on. How many sacrifices was I giving up for satisfaction, for food? A thinner me without the fat belly. I really did make sacrifices. I mean, come on, 10 months, no pizza, no beer, no bread, no pasta, no rice, no potatoes in any form. Definitely nothing with sugar in it. Ice cream, a pastry, a piece of birthday cake at a party, nothing. After reaching my weight, the goals at least, somewhere near it, staying the same weight for weeks on end, I figured, okay, enough depriving myself. I'm tired of going out with a group of friends at social gatherings and everyone's eating what they want. And they watch me eating a salad or something. No, thanks. I'm trying to get results. I've plateaued. I haven't reached my goal weight still. I began to do what everyone told me to do, to enjoy my life again. I brought in that slice of pizza, that delicious poppy seed bagel with cream cheese and lox on Saturday morning. And yes, beer with friends on a Saturday night. In less than 3 weeks, I gained a little under 20 pounds. Give me a break. I quit this shit. Yes, I gave up. I wanted to enjoy food again and not worry all the time. This decision, it cost me. On September 21st of 2023, I weighed in at 245 pounds. Stopped tracking my weight data and journaling in the app. Skipped the annual physical at my doctor's office that year. I just wasn't ready for the confrontation, the guilt, the betrayal of my body health at the expense of fun. The reality of the new heavy-set me. Well, instead of going back to that strict diet, I did what everyone did tell me to do as they consoled me. Stop beating yourself up. You deserve happiness. Meglin, you're a foodie. You love food so much. It matters to you. Embrace the new, heavier version of yourself. Love yourself. Amazon shopping was great. I found stylish clothes at great prices, 2XL, 3XL shirts, and plus size slacks for men. So here we are today, November 15th, 2025. I sit before you, scared, out of shape, frustrated, angry at the world. I'm 285 pounds, a waist size somewhere between 46 and 48 inches. I'm not feeling too good. Can't really describe why I don't feel good. It's just hard to describe what's really wrong specifically. I just don't feel well. 2 summers ago, while visiting my New York area friends after sharing or dealing with this diatribe I just delivered here about my food battles, the successes, the failures, frustrations, disappointments, missing delicious food, someone pulled me away, had a private conversation with me, and shared with me about a wonder drug she was taking. She lost 60 pounds in less than 1 year's time. She doesn't have to worry about food anymore. With this news, hey, I inquired about this to my doctor at my next visit. He even told me that I'm pre-diabetic, right? There should be an issue here, right? Wouldn't this be a good thing for me? Well, I don't get a prescription as easily as anticipated because I do not have diabetes yet. I mean, he's willing to write me a prescription, but it will cost me more than $400 a month. Well, for Teacher Man in Durham, it's like having another car payment to make every month. And not a Toyota Corolla, more like a BMW or a Lexus, okay? I'm not this rich person who works out of their home every day and spends time in an exercise room adjacent to the garage, or spends hours a week at the gym with that special membership and includes a trainer. Yes, I'm jealous and a bit bitter, okay? Money issues, all right? Jealous of people that have all this free time. It's not easy for me watching these people walking around social gatherings in their 50s, right? They're like my age or a little under, right? Eating fun food, drinking cocktails in their slim fit jeans, and listening to their friends go on and on, complimenting them on their beautiful bodies and their youthful appearances. So here I am today, again, feeling defeated, worried that I'm on a pathway to type 2 diabetes, feeling tired, out of shape. I'm down on myself with a low self-image and guilty for the long-term effects of this indulgent behavior of mine. You know the expression, I let myself go. These free time people, they live a life I just don't live at this point. I don't just work 5 days a week from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. No. Once the school bell rings, I intend to not 1, not 2, or 3 jobs. I kind of have 4 jobs right now. I'm the evening disc jockey on an oldie station, Hall of Fame Music Radio. I submit numerous auditions for voiceover jobs in hopes of quick money to reach me for performances in my vocal booth. And 2 years now, I've hit my stride reading a multiple amount of books there that are for sale on Audible. And all that beautiful work being done in my vocal booth. Hours of time, especially on the weekends when I don't have to be at Riverside High School. Well, what's that 4th job? Well, I don't just listen to music and spin records. I'm constantly performing with my trumpet in the Bulltown Strutters during the week, in rehearsals and various weekends at various music gigs. I guess you can say that I get exercise every time I do a gig where there happens to be a parade before we play at a stage, prior to entering the stage where I'm sitting down, right? Exercise. That's a dirty word for me. I don't want to give up those 4 things I just mentioned to do some boring exercise routine for 2 hours. I don't have the time. At this point, I would have to give something up to walk around the block for an hour on a weekday night. If anything, if I had free time, I'd want to watch a TV show. I kind of miss TV. Binge watching these shows that everybody's talking about, these captivating series that are on Netflix or Hulu or something. All right? Or even see a movie on cable TV. I cut the cord 3 months ago. I don't watch anything anymore. Why? Well, because I don't have the time. I don't have time for a movie group thing or watching NFL football games. So the last thing I want to do is join some gym and drive 2 or 3 times a week to do exercises that, well, I feel bitter about doing because to me it's obligatory punishment for eating tasty foods. And you know what? It's not that I'm eating tons of sweets or started eating unhealthy, fattening foods all at once. No, I'm aware of what's good food and what's not. If anything, I've cut out lots of unhealthy foods And I've watched my portions a little bit old because I'm getting older, right? Well, then why the huge amounts of weight gain on me? Why am I up to 285 pounds, especially this last summer where maybe I've gained another 20? Something's got to give. Well, this time around, my doctor did prescribe me the wonder drug, Zepbound. Costco has it. I'm not diabetes 2 person yet, but I'm on my way, right? So here we go. But it's no longer $400 a month. Oh no, it's $1,050 now. I just let the vial sit there in the Costco pharmacy. They're going to send it back. Well, some rich dude will use it down the road. I immediately called my medical plan provider. It's no longer Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have Aetna now for our state plan. Sir, didn't you get all our emails and letters in the mail campaign? We sent tons of flyers out. Aetna's not covering these weight-losing drugs anymore because, well, too many people are using them who don't have diabetes. But my doctor is prescribing this because I'm on the road to diabetes. You know, the word pre-diabetic? So what are you trying to tell me? I'm almost a diabetic. I will be one if I don't get the help I need from a prescribed drug, but because I don't have diabetes yet, that I have to wait until I have diabetes and get sick to have the freaking drug in my hands at an affordable price? I thought I had a health plan, not a feel like shit and die plan. I hang up with Aetna, dismayed and pissed off. I call the doctor, tell them I didn't pick up the prescription, but then a couple of days later, my doctor's office calls me with interesting news. There's a pharmacy in Cary that offers teachers this HEROES program, an opportunity to obtain GLP-1 drugs at reduced prices. I'm a hero. How nice. If I qualify, right, I got to prove that I'm a teacher. No problem, right? Well, if you saw some things I do as a high school English teacher to try and inspire today's teens who are distracted at every turn, you yourself may toss around that hero word for me as well. All right, well, I'm happy to report that the price is right for me now. So I am now going to get a freezer pack delivered to my porch from Cary, containing a month's supply of Zepbound in a vial with 4 syringes. Just this last Tuesday, we had the day off. It was Veterans Day. And I met my sister for lunch for a good reason. She knows all that I'm going through with my health. She knows what my state plan covers or doesn't cover. And after receiving this package, which was good news, she wanted to help me go from the freezer pack vial to the needle, to the bringing it to my abdomen for my first dose. I teased her. I said, hey, you're Tina Turner. You're the acid queen in the Who's Tommy, helping me with my first injection. Of course, I crack her up. I barely felt that needle, and that was good because this was the first for me. Something I wasn't looking forward to, taking a needle and putting it into my abdomen. But I didn't feel anything, really. It was nothing. It's not an issue for me going forward. Well, that's it. I had my first injection. I am going to be a Tuesday morning injector from now on. 2.5 milligrams or 0.5 milliliters for starters. This is going to be an interesting journey. So I'm vlogging the shit out of this. It's not that I have time to watch television or anything. Might as well see a before and after timeline of this wonder drug. So here you go. All right.